Hello, Mr. Mayor.
Good evening.
We are the owners of Diamond Dolls Salon. We've just recently moved into the Walcott Galleria downtown. And we know that the downtown parking situation has been kind of a problematic thing for everybody. And as new business owners, we just had some different ideas and suggestions and a few comments about some of our ideas for how we can maybe potentially solve some of that stuff as new business owners downtown. I guess the first thing that we've had the biggest problem with is getting like vouchers for the parking garage for our clients. Like the communications that we've had with trying to get the vouchers has been, we haven't really gotten any communication. We've sent multiple emails, calls, messages, gone down there in person. Just there's never anybody in the office. We haven't received any new emails or things back from anybody. So maybe that's something that can be added to the potential to solve some of that problem, is to make staff more available and better communication with businesses to get vouchers for like customers downtown to be able to park in the parking garage with the vouchers. And then as far as like the two of us as business owners downtown, we still had, again, trying to get parking passes and monthly parking spots in the garage for us has been a little tricky as well. And we've had we're a little hesitant to want to, because there's only one option for businesses parking in the parking garage. It's just the flat monthly rate, whether you park there 10 hours a week or 70 hours a week. So to maybe have like some more flexible options to fit different business models based on their needs would maybe attract more businesses downtown and keep businesses downtown. Because we have experienced that the problem with parking downtown, obviously it drives people away. People don't want to, get parking tickets for being out there, and a lot of our appointments end up being, over the 2-hour limit. So we kind of need the additional parking, but we need to be able to communicate with somebody in an office that's actually going to return communications from us, and maybe just having more like payment options and flexibility in the rates for business owners and employees to park in the parking garage, because I don't want to pay the same amount of the same like cost for a parking spot in the parking garage to park, the 25 to 30 hours that I'm actually operating my business, as compared to like, another business downtown that's open, 10 hours a day, 7 days a week, that, needs a 70-hour parking spot. That's just doesn't seem quite fair. But to have a little bit more flexibility and options to fit different kinds of businesses. And that's pretty much why we were here tonight, was to just kind of bring some ideas and stuff for the downtown parking problem, since we know that's an issue.
Okay. First of all, could I get both your names for the record?
Yes, my name is Amanda Stath, S-T-A-T-H.
My name's Rio Carno, R-I-O-C-A-R-N-O.
Okay.
I think
Anybody have any? No, go ahead.
Oh, no, I think,
that was pretty much all of our
Yeah.
comments and stuff. But
Okay.
did you have anything else?
no.
Okay,
No.
we made our list. Thank you.
Any comments from council? Councilman Bates.
Your business is called Diamond A?
Diamond Dolls.
Diamond Dolls, sorry about that. And what is your business? Just
Oh, we're a hair salon.
Hair salon.
Yeah, we do hair, and she does nails as well.
sweet. Well, thank you for investing. Appreciate it.
Yeah.
We would like to stay down there. It's just,
Yeah, we really like the location downtown, and it's great, but we know the parking is an issue, and it's an issue for everybody, and, get the community and the business owners involved, and that's why we decided we should come down and get involved.
Thank you. Well, I appreciate you coming forward. I know there has been some issues with getting a hold of people at the DDA here lately, change of hours and things like that. That's something that we'll definitely be addressing. So we'll make sure that somebody from there gets in touch with you right away to get your vouchers and get some things worked out with you.
Perfect.
Mayor,
Thank you.
Councilman Powell.
Mayor, thank you. I would suggest you folks keep a log of the calls that you've made and the emails that you've sent, so you have some documentation if in fact that's a problem, because if you're having that problem, you're probably not the only one. I guess my other question is, and maybe you reference this, but is street parking an issue for your customers?
Yes. Yeah, it can be. Again, if the major problem downtown is business owners and employees parking on the street all day and exceeding the 2-hour street parking, then that obviously takes parking away from customers and our clients as well. So it does tend to be a problem.
Do you folks have a sense of who the and I don't want names, but is it pretty easily identifiable who is doing
It
this?
depends on the day.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
we did for a while until we, kind of figured out that we
Got
need to
in
not,
there and-
because that it was a problem. And that was the other thing with the parking garage, is that when we started parking in the parking garage and paying the hourly rate, and then I got, like a little notice on my car about that the parking garage hourly parking is for customers only. We'll tow your car, and I'm like, where am I supposed to park? I can't park on the street all day, but I've been having trouble getting parking passes and getting vouchers and getting this, getting it done properly, so what am I supposed to do? Like, how am I supposed to get to work and go to work and be able to park my car all day without getting my car towed? So, yeah.
Yeah, it really just depends on the day on what common vehicles we seem to see parked out there. But again, we do know of other businesses just within our building that they have had troubles getting a hold of the DDA to get their monthly vouchers or monthly parking or anything like that. So they are having to pay the hourly parking, which, I mean, obviously none of us have a problem with doing. It's just a matter of, well, that gets pretty costly. And
Right.
then she gets that message on her car, so it's like, we can't park on the street, we can't park in the hourly. What are we supposed to do?
Incentivize the parking for businesses.
Yeah.
Make it something that's gonna be affordable for small downtown businesses to remain in business downtown. If it's not like an exorbitant amount or anything, but make it flexible and give different options for the different kinds of businesses and what their needs are. Based on, and customers too, obviously, and to like have communication with the public to be able to use the parking garage, because that's what it's there for. So, I think I'm out of thoughts.
If you'll keep that log, and if this continues, I'm sure our city staff would want to know more about this.
Yes, yep, I've got it all recorded, because every time I send an email, I get the same generic response back, I'm not in the office, please contact so-and-so with their email. I email them, I get nothing back. So, yes, I've got all that. Every time that I've gone down there during business hours, that it says that it is open, the door's locked, it says by appointment only, the lights are all off.
But you can't make an
Phone
appointment because
calls.
you can't get a hold of anybody.
Right, phone calls, it's like, we're not in the office, please email, and it's just been this vicious cycle since we
Yeah.
moved down there in September.
If I may, Mr. Mayor. Mr. Manager, I know you meet with the DDA staff periodically. Would you like to see that log? That these ladies have put together?
Okay, yeah, I can get that for you. Yeah.
All right, I think we're done.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. I know we're talking about having a Casper Day, Parade of Champions downtown. You got the fly-in at the same time. It's gonna be a busy week, and I think it's gonna be a very, very good time. I'd say on the other front, on I have a concern to where I'd like us to look into what's going on with DDA. This is not the first time we've heard this, and to have business owners come to us and say they can't, first of all, can't get a hold of anybody there, of which I've expressed my exact same thing to you, Mr. Manager, with a sign in the window, and I understand, Councilman Powell, that they had cut back, they decided to do that, and cut back on office time, or having people in the office, I guess, to.
If I may clarify, Mr. Mayor.
Yeah, go ahead.
What they have said is that they, because of the layout of the offices, they don't have a receptionist that is in view of someone who might come in. And so because of that, they do lock the door but they are there in the back offices. And so that's an operational decision that, could be adjusted, and the board would have to give different direction, but it was really a cost-saving measure to not have a receptionist being paid by the DDA to basically greet the public. And so it does appear that the office is closed when it may in fact be open. People just need to call.
So to follow up on that, the signs do say to get a hold of them online. And in doing so, you do get in a perpetual loop of, I'm not in, contact this person, and then you don't get a phone call back for quite some time. So exactly, I've personally experienced exactly what these gals are talking about tonight. But
And I'm sorry, that's very legitimate. I'm not trying to defend it. I'm just saying
Sure.
that was the reasoning we were given.
Sure, but more so not being able to get vouchers. Our parking's our biggest problem down there, and we can't even get vouchers to businesses to be able to get people in a parking garage to alleviate a parking problem. And then on top of that, they themselves not being able to even be able to set up their own parking spaces in the parking garage again to get cars off of the street and open it up for the public. So I would just ask that we again have a conversation to see what we can do to make things more efficient, or what is causing these hiccups to happen over there, and just see what we can do to address that, and at least address the concerns that are blatantly in front of us here tonight. So with that, I don't have anything else. So the next meetings of the city council will be a work session to be held at 4:30 PM Tuesday, March 10th, 2020, in the council's meeting room, in a regular council